Hello, and welcome back to Winter's Tales. My name is AJ Winters, the Dungeon Master for tonight, as we conclude Season 1 of the Chronicles of Aelwyn. Do not worry, we'll be back for Season 2 in February, but for now, since tonight is such a special evening, the 20th episode of Koa, no less, I thought, why not make something special of it?
What is this?
So, I present to you tonight's players. Tate Bennett. He, him, actor, musician, and world builder, playing the warlock and haunted toy boy of the Horde, the big, the blue, the beautiful Everard Thatch. Nikolai Kravchenko. Bloody him, bloody him. Writer, actor, and whiskey enthusiast, playing the paladin of the party, the daddy in our hearts and in the game, Dalen Ambrose Huxley. Lukas Perez. They, them, actor, singer, and drag king extraordinaire, playing the flowery and fiery ranger, ready to take aim or punch anyone, regardless of size or age. Cadence. Andrea. She, her, actor, singer, puppeteer. Playing the chaotic kleptomaniac with a knack for knives, spoons, and a ladle, our radical rogue, Roscoe. Tristan McInnes. He, him, actor, improviser, and downright comedian, playing the saucy sorcerer of the squad, the bigger bug that some may call Icky Iggy, Ignatius Blue. And Georgia McGivern. She, her, actor, singer, and improviser queen, playing the bodacious and beautiful barbarian of the bunch, the rambunctious and royal Aneska. Tonight's episode is sponsored by all of our sponsors of Season 1. Our dice makers, the Ravens Ridge Emporium. Our character profile artist, the Holly Fox. The 3D printable prop makers, Props and Beyond. The subtly geeky clothing designers, Witchwood and Warlock. The provider of prompts for both writers and dungeon masters alike, the Story Engine Deck. The Australian online TTRPG store, Meeples and Dragons. And the TTRPG Battle Map software makers, Dungeon Fog.
Dungeon Fog!
Without them, the season of the Chronicles of Aelwyn would not have been where it is today, which means that we need one hell of an epic ad. To thank them all. Cast, once more for the conclusion of Season 1. Please, the ad read. Alrighty.
Oh shit.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
For context here, each single person at this table will be playing the role of one of the sponsors. It begins with Dungeon Fog welcoming people into their home. Ah, Meeples and Dragons. So glad you can make it. You're the first to arrive.
Dungeon Fog, I'm glad you invited me. I love the place, by the way.
Thanks. I designed it myself. It was super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Wow, but it looks so stylish and sleek and easy to find everything.
Thanks. You wait till you see the dynamic lighting.
Where can I put these glasses? I thought for this classy event, my fiberglass drinkware would be appropriate.
You didn't need to do that.
I know, but they're laser engraved and dishwasher safe, so... Plus, they look ever so elegant.
Oh, Ravens Ridge. Great to see you too. Glad you can make it.
Oh yeah? What you have to search for that one, buddy?
Oh, really? No, you're not late late at all. Only Meeples and Dragons is here so far. Have you guys met?
I think so. You're the makers of fine dice and tabletop gaming accessories, right?
I love your shinies, by the way. Very elegant. Yep.
Shazam!
Oh my. Oh, it's Warlock. Always the entrance, I see.
You know it. When you're magical as me, you have to flaunt your abilities.
Is Witchwood coming too?
They're around here somewhere. Oh, hi, hello. Sorry I'm late. I'm not sure where Warlock is. They just disappeared on me and... Oh, you're here. Shazam!
Well, I'm glad you dressed for the occasion. You look incredible and stylish as you always do.
Isn't it fabulous? It's subtly geeky.
And beyond!
Oh, props and beyond. So glad you could is that a blowtorch? Why do you have a blowtorch?
You never know what props you'll need and when. And that's why I have available a catalogue of an almost endless range of 3D printable props. And beyond!
That's pretty handy. Speaking of endless, let me get you a drink.
Hello, darlings.
The Holy Fox!
Holly Fox.
Oh my, I did not realize that you were here tonight, Miss Fox. Your latest piece, it's divine. Oh, heavenly. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad the work speaks to you. As you know by now, I personally am deeply and blatantly aroused in a sexual way by the thought of Nikolai Kravchenko and Tate Bennett having intimate relations and exploring each other's naked bodies. I love it more than anything.
Gather around, friends. Wait, where is...
I bet you weren't expecting these plot twists.
Did he come through the window?
I adore the way that you keep things fresh and exciting.
Always enter a scene late and exit early. That's good writing.
That's too right.
Hell yeah!
Here.
Friends, I have called you all here to share with you some big news. We may have only been working together for the past 25 weeks, but it has been an incredible journey thus far. So much so that we've received a letter from the Tales department.
Oh, they accepted my application.
No, sorry, a different kind of tale. This isn't the furry community. This is from Winter's Tales, actually.
Oh, hell yeah! I love the details. Oh, yes, I love it. Delicious.
And beyond!
Not yet. They have said that given our stellar collaboration this season, we are each to be included in the Hall of Accolades.
And beyond!
Indeed. So now we must drink each other's blood.
Yeah, hell yeah. Actually,
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
To be included in the Hall of Accolades, we simply need to show gratitude to each other.
Well, I, for one, have loved the battle maps from Dungeon Fog, unique designs that cause both intrigue and fear in the players.
I have thoroughly enjoyed all the artwork from the Holy Fox. I'm also aroused by the idea, sexually, by the idea of Nikolai. And now, on all the merchandise too? Stunning. When will we be seeing a Tate Kalai body pillow?
soon. They'll be coming soon. Sorry. Well, props and beyond. I think the props featured in the show have been stunning. So well designed and easy to download and print for the use in the show. I have been gagging over the dice from Raven's Ridge.
No, they haven't been eating them. Gagging, as in frothing, adoring, connecting to on a spiritual level.
The design's perfect. The dice design's perfectly suited to each character and gave us some priceless moments of both hilarity and intrigue.
Thank you. The new deck of worlds meant that many people around the world could use our writing and prompts from the story engine deck and can create their own locations using both decks, writers and dungeon masters alike. In fact, I have a deck with me as a giveaway tonight. Who wants my deck?
So stick around during the break to go in the running!
And Witchwood and Warlock, your apparel designs looked stunning on the cast, and your generosity in releasing a limited edition Winter's Tales t-shirt too, beautiful.
And Maples and Dragons! These glasses are stunning. Plus all of the TTRPG accessories available on your website. Chef's kiss.
And with that, you will all be remembered as the incredible businesses and people from this season. You have made one truly impactful influence to the Winter's Tales journey. Accolades, and those at home, join me in a toast to the sponsors.
Cheers!
Hell yeah!
Well, I must be going.
What? Just like that?
Always leave them wanting more.
Very nicely done. Thank you, cast. Absolutely.
Well done, everyone.
Well done. Well done.
That was wonderful. Well done, that was beautiful. That was wonderful.
By your reads of those lines,
It was
Something else.
transported to another realm.
it brought the emotion out.
It's
Yeah.
the writing.
It was the looking for what your next line is.
I had to make sure. Sometimes there was an extra A or an extra W.
Sometimes there was
the inflection.
direction.
Holly says that Georgia has captured her perfectly.
Yeah, I thought.
And beyond!
Hell yeah!
Thank you very much. Tonight, we have the dynamic duo back on the tech desk as well, Adam and G, for the final time this season. Say hi, team.
Hi.
Hello there.
That was a
But-
good one.
Before we get any further, it's time for a recap. Previously on the Chronicles of Aelwyn. 6 strangers woke in the city of Austin after being paralyzed by a heavy dose of Oblivion serum, as well as another unknown toxin. When they woke, they had no memories of the lives before, or even each other. The only thing they had in common was the fresh tattoos on their body, the fact that they were delivered to the city in boxes, and that they each had an identical list of names on them. Given their differences, it was surprising how quickly they bonded, even with a magical letter manifesting on their person by a mysterious K telling them to trust no one. I guess being thrust into the chaos together despite their differences made them unify and work together to find the name that sings to them. The next instruction from K. And they did. Allegro Marhala and Arator Bard. But finding him wasn't the main issue. No. It was the fact that working alongside him to solve the mystery of who stole Ossenite, crystallized god blood that allows people to cast magic in Aelwyn, put him at risk. Pasquale, a man the group despised already, caused a cave-in, and Allegro stayed behind to quell the rumors that the Unmarked Six were behind the theft to begin with. But with that meant that he was locked away, and that the Six now had to gather evidence that Pasquale was the mastermind, or at least the puppet in it all, being pulled and guided by the Blue Syndicate, a known criminal organization hiding in the shadows of society. This led the group to the River City, with 3 boats of stolen Ossenite they had hoped to use later as evidence, and no clue of how to prove Allegro's innocence. The River City hadn't been much safer either, as the Unmarked Six walked right into more plots from the Blue Syndicate, taking out a handful of lower city lords and butchering the reputation of the River Rats. A rebellion group who fight for and protect Ethers, the people of naturally magical bloodline, even providing them refuge and safe passage out of the city. So when the Unmarked Six got given intercepted letters between Pasquale and this criminal underbelly, they believed they had the evidence needed to save Allegro. Which leads us to the trial. The group snuck in and presented their evidence, including a psychic memory from their Chitterwing, Cadence's animal companion. It may have been enough to call for a mistrial, or even pin Pasquale for the crime, which meant that his fear led Pasquale to try and run. His father, Dean Fashwado, stopped him, but in that time, Pasquale and another one of his goons were able to down a rather familiar toxin. The unmarked 6 were healed after the combat and had taken them down, and then watched as Princess Aerodine herself, leader of the city of Austin, entered and interrogated the freshly memory-wiped Pasquale and co. And with empty heads, a pathetic Pasquale may have confirmed the group's suspicion. It seems the Blue Syndicate is up to something big, and they do not want anyone finding out. So, with that in mind, are we ready?
Yes.
No, I don't want to find out the plot. Actually, I
Should
want
we
to.
just call it?
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah.
I'll be going.
Okay.
Always leave. Oh, no. I'm ready.
Yes.
Roll that intro. Delicate features, an impeccably symmetrical face, long brunette hair that sparkles auburn under the torchlight, pointed ears, and bright blue eyes like a cool pond on a winter's morning stares back at you. She nods slightly under her beautiful lilac cloak, and you recognize the woman that Iggy had been speaking to earlier. Hello. You do not know me, but Iggy has sent me your way. I have someone I need to introduce you to. Everard. You recognize the future princess of Austin. The sound of the lock turning without a key distracts you, however, as she swings open the gate and gestures for both of you to walk out. We do not have much time. Follow me.
Absolutely. Lead the way. Thank you.
Sure, you're really pretty. What? Let's go.
You step over the guard that is sleeping in an uncomfortable position, crumpled on the floor, and follow this woman down the hall and across to a flight of stone steps. She waves her hand, and you feel a magic wash over you. She holds up her hand at the top of the stairs, as you see people going about their day in a larger corridor, alongside more guards. They can no longer see you, but they can still hear you. She smiles mischievously as she kicks out a potted plant beside you, the clay smashing to pieces against the polished stone. The guards start moving, focused on the damage, and not much else, as the lilac-hooded woman flitters off amongst the crowd. You follow?
Yes. Yes. I would
Very much.
like to follow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. I am just entranced by this woman who has saved us literally from a prison cell, so I'm just following her.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. You follow her for several corridors, and you notice that things start getting more ostentatious as she moves. You see red drapery with emblems and markings, and she leads you up to what looks like a residential area, up another flight of stairs and through a door. There is a small little plaque on the outside of it that says, the Chancellor. Inside the room, it's quiet. You walk into the space, into a large lounge room. This is the personal quarters of the Chancellor that you met. Or your friends met. I don't know if either of you personally met the Chancellor.
Yes.
You did.
Yes. Wait. Yeah.
I did not.
You had the bet going for the Chancellor. You walk into the space, and this woman in the lilac hood, she gestures over to the bedroom. Two see-through doors with cutouts, similar ones to the apartment that you stayed in the first night that you woke up, open, and before you, an older, more striking version of the girl in the lilac hood. Graying hair, but underneath a bright auburn. Turns to face you with the same light blue eyes.
Fred drops to an 8,000.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Okay. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Rare for you.
Roll with it.
Wow.
Yay!
It's Raven's Ridge.
First roll as well of the game.
Yeah, here we go.
Please, no need. Rise.
Yes, ma'am. Of course, anything. Step back up.
Hello.
I am so sorry for your time in this city. I've heard things from my daughter. And her daughter. Please. She gestures over to the bed where the Chancellor is ill. I do not know what has overcome him, but whatever happened is not natural. This trial was meant to be conducted by the Adamandi Academy, not the Conclave, my council, because it was meant to be fair, and yet I feel like it has been tampered with. So, tell me, what do I need to know before walking into this trial? Me stepping through those doors is a big political deal. I am not meant to have impact in the dealing, but my granddaughter, she gestures to the lilac-hooded girl. She tells me that I must, that this is important, that the gods are on your side. So, anything you wish to tell me?
We believe that there is a man that is about to face an improper trial. We have quite a sum of evidence that would prove that he is innocent and that another is guilty. One who is not as suspected and who I believe the father of is about to run the trial, and I'm unsure as to whether he would be biased or not. It may be in his best interest to retain the proper use of his name and not to besmirch it in any capacity, or he might just try and cover up his son and get rid of everything. So, who knows?
I presume you are talking about Pasquale.
Yes.
Good to know.
He's apparently, from what we heard, is taking care of the trial or leading it or judging. I don't know how it works exactly. But he's in charge. And as it would come to the mines and everything that's happening, I'm pretty sure they were blaming Allegro going through his family mine. Once again, I feel as though that'd be improper and unable to remain unbiased in that situation. We have very much supporting evidence that somebody was in contact with the Blue Syndicate, dealing with them, recovering evidence. Well, the Osanite that was taken from the facilitated mine, not the private Pasquale mine. We have maintained the recapture of 3 boat loads of it. Unfortunately, we're unable to tell exactly where the rest of it might be. I mean, what else?
I mean, pretty much said everything I was thinking.
Apologies. Everard. And
Aneska.
Aneska.
Allegro is innocent, obviously. Well,
In this circumstance, yes.
Allegro is innocent, and he has been framed. He's been set up by, we believe, Pasquale. We don't know what you can do or what exact evidence you need, but we believe we have enough in this case to show that Allegro is at least innocent.
Yes. Well, we also have a chitterwing who managed to capture the memory of Pasquale admitting his dirty deeds.
She looks over to the lilac-cloaked woman. Ignatius is chitterwing. No. Oh.
No? What? Sorry? What? Ignatius has a chitterwing.
He did, yes, as a child. Most.
You know him?
I do.
Forgive me, we did see him talking with your daughter.
Nashela.
Lovely to meet you. We saw him talking with her briefly. Is there anything you know about him, about where he's come from, how he got into this situation? Anything would be very much appreciated. Any information you have.
She makes a poignant look to Nashela, and Nashela shakes her head slightly. My granddaughter has not told me what she knows, but informs me that it is for the greater good. Ignatius was a rambunctious child.
Still is.
You got that right.
I knew his parents well. They were friends of mine. They were ambassadors for the Ethid community in Calendry. We had a lot of meetings, a lot of events with them. Talks of being able to bring in more Ethids into the city of Austin safely, of course. But they were killed by Iggy's sister.
His parents were killed by his sister.
His entire tribe was killed by his sister.
Do you know why?
I do not. For a time, Iggy was a broken child, but he came to stay with a relative of mine to the north. I never brought him into the city. And Nashela and he spent many a time together. That is all I know.
Do you remember his parents' names? It might just be nice information to give him.
Of course, yes.
Mommy and Daddy.
This will be very hard information to give to him. Does he know any of this already?
She looks again to Nashela. My granddaughter tells me that he is not meant to know.
We shouldn't tell him.
Or that he asked not to know.
Right, so he asked... Did he ask to have his memory wiped? Do you know that?
I do not. Do you? I don't know. Sorry.
Sorry, I know we're barraging you with a lot of questions and we've got somewhat of a time constraint, but when was the last time that you saw Iggy? Before today?
Iggy was 13 years old last time I saw him.
Was that when his parents died? Was he around that age?
No, he was younger. His parents, Jude and Carden,
Lovely. Thank you.
I guess we keep that to ourselves.
Yeah.
Maybe ask.
We'll chat to him. Is there anything we can do with this trial? Any more information we can give you to help this just not kill an innocent man?
I shall do my best. Like I said, my stepping in is not allowed, usually. But in the case of Ignatius Blue, I will do many a thing.
Thank you.
We should get going, though. Nashela, please, head back to your mother and make sure that no one gets involved further from here. Let's go.
Sorry, how should we address you?
You may call me Eridine. I am not one for formed titles.
Thank you.
Besides, if you are friends of Ignatius, then you are friends of Nashela and mine.
Thank you. And anything you need from us, ever, please.
I think you have enough on your plate.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, it's happy to help out, though.
Yeah.
Let us go save a man first, yes?
Yes.
Thank you.
We cut back to the moment the hall doors are opened by Princess Eridine. The two of you witness the carnage of this space. As you follow her down these grand steps, you see your friends, groggy and damaged looking to the side. And you see Pasquale and another goon of his that you've seen before but do not know the name of, sitting looking doe-eyed. She goes over, she starts to ask them questions as you return to your friends. No one else is in this hall. Whatever happened in this space happened fast, and you were not involved. But your friends look badly wounded.
Howdy, you missed the fun.
And looks like it.
Yeah, the court proceedings went well.
Did they?
He's got a brilliant legal mind. Point it, Huxley.
He looks really good in dresses.
Do a little twirl.
So what do I mean about airflow?
Yeah.
We died, basically.
We got hurt.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a weird dynamic now going on here.
Yeah.
Did we die?
No.
I don't think so.
Just feels like it.
A lot of uncertainty around.
I know that out of game, yeah, we died, but in game, did we just pass out, or did we?
The arrows that you each took,
death?
You bled out. If you don't know what death
We
feels like,
passed into unconsciousness.
you pass into unconscious.
And now
So
we're conscious.
it's similar to fainting. That would have been how you felt.
Okay.
You don't know whether
Do we have wounds?
you do not.
Okay, so
Last I
Alright.
checked, I had an arrow in my heart.
Oh no.
Area.
Maybe you absorbed it.
no.
Okay. Right.
No, it found its mark.
Straight through the heart, I guess.
And you're to blame. I point at the goon. The goon.
That guy sucks.
He, across the way from you, looks panicked.
I want to do an inside check. It's going to be terrible, but I want to do an inside check to see if Iggy can figure out that they drank potions, because I was unconscious when they did.
You all saw it.
Oh, great.
Inside is good.
As you were all
Don't
slowly.
try and play D&D here.
As I was fading from the mortal plane, a saw them drink potions. Can you remember your name?
You watch as Princess Aerodine casts a spell on both of them, interrogates them. Neither of them remember who they are, what their names are, or any of the last several hours. They seem to be complete blanks.
Complete blank, so they can't remember
Complete blanks.
anything from of their.
They
Finished
don't
recall
even
roll.
remember their name.
Do recall roll.
Try. See if you can try.
Got roll for them.
What I'm getting at is
They can't do recall rolls.
Yeah,
they
there's
can't
nothing.
do recall rolls.
They're
Whatever.
NPCs.
No, not even that.
Everything is gone. They don't have
Everything.
memory.
They have
Yeah.
nothing.
They took the whole
They're worse than
thing.
us.
Did they take?
They were theirs
They
were
didn't
not
just get it.
diluted.
Roll an insight check for me.
Ten.
Okay. In this room, you see. Sorry, I'm moving on. You didn't roll high enough. That
That was a dismissive.
that was a
Okay.
dismissive. Okay. I realize everyone's looking at me for the information. I was like, no.
Stone cold.
In this room now, as you look around, you take in what's happening. There is Princess Aerodine, Pasquale, and the other gentleman. There are the 5 council members of the Adamanti Academy. Well, 4, and Dean Vishwater, who has returned to humanoid form. There is Amari. Everyone else is out of this hall, including Allegro, who you hear slight discussions of has been taken back to the infirmary and is being healed. What precedes is a very interesting situation as you see Princess Aerodine pacing in front of these council members. Not saying anything for a brief moment, and then turning on a person that she calls Arton Divorce.
Divorce?
Divorce. Could be accent.
I'm putting it on loud.
Oh.
The handsome, shorter gentleman who had seemingly had some sort of connection with Pasquale during the trial. Tell me, Arton, you were the last person to be seen in the chambers of the Chancellor earlier today. I find it interesting that you have your memories, given that you are in league with Pasquale. And from what I have heard from my new friends, that is a dangerous game to have been playing.
Sorry, who the fuck is that?
He was the handsome, charming man.
No, the chick.
Oh, right, sorry. You weren't asking me, you were asking.
No, sorry, who the fuck is that?
Princess.
Okay.
Before you, Princess Aerodine is in her 80s, but incredibly youthful looking.
She'd still get
Grey hair that is sort of cascading into auburn at the back. A deep-set emerald crown atop her head, and dark blue robes. I know what you have done, Arton. Send him to the prison, please.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as Imari nods, and her eyes shift into silver. Arton's eyes change the same to a silvery color. And you watch as this man before you crumples in on himself, not making any audible sound, but mentally strained. What you are witnessing is disturbing to watch.
Yeah, it's torture, right? It's a
Kind of.
war crime. All right.
It's one of the 3 unforgivable spells.
He is not being tortured. He is somewhat being eradicated of his memories as well.
Wait, what? Huh?
Hold on.
Huh?
Shouldn't we question him?
What's going on?
What is happening?
Is this the goon? This is Tristan. This is the goon, or this is some other dude?
This is a council.
This is
This is the council member.
This is one of the
Oh,
council
man.
members.
All right.
Can I do an insight check on
And Amari's
Dean
doing that?
Bisquardo?
Sure.
Like,
Amari's doing that?
Amari has taken command from the princess and is currently doing that to the council member.
wait, this is from the princess.
Princess
Princess ordered Amari. to
ordered
do that.
Amari.
Yeah.
So
sorry,
we
okay.
see
Yeah,
Amari
no,
doing. Can I do an Arcana check to see if this is his memories being deleted?
Sure.
I want to see what kind of spell it is. I should say. Not knowing. That's a 9.
Plus your Arcana? Okay.
You do not know, but from the hesitancy in the princess's voice when saying prison, and knowing that that was not the terminology used for where Allegro was sent, it is a mental prison.
That's a spell. That's a spell.
Sorry, what the fuck is... What are you doing to him? Is that not... You're not just gonna...
He's a bad guy.
Okay. And prison is not just like gonna fucking stroll him off? What are
He's being trapped in his own mind. More or less.
Oh.
I mean, do we step in or we just let this happen?
She's ordered by the
that's
princess.
These
I
are
mean,
the
yeah,
people in
yeah.
charge. So we've got to trust the people in charge
Yeah.
know what they're doing.
I know he doesn't have any memories, but legally, can I still punch Pasquale in the face?
Yeah, but then maybe you'd be convicted of assault.
Yeah, probably not. No, anyway. Maybe leave it till like way later.
I feel like
We'll take him off into a dark room and we'll just beat the shit out of him.
I mean, there's the moral question of that's not the Pasquale we knew anymore.
there's
Let's
the moral
see.
question of I don't give a fuck.
Does Pascal seem traumatized that he doesn't have an eye? I feel
Or an arm.
Didn't you get both eyes?
No, I got one eye, but the other eye is really calling to me.
Oh.
What you see from those two are shells of humans. People who do not know who they are. Sitting on a bench, lost. But you also know they chose this, or at least were forced into this choice. The
What, are we gonna feel
princess-
sorry for them? The same thing happened to us.
No, I'm not feeling sorry for them. I'm feeling like I'm not feeling
Can I
anything.
quickly do
Kind
a
of.
sweep to see if I can find the bottles?
You may.
It's more kind of pathetic, isn't it? They'd rather erase everything than answer for what they've done.
19.
19. You spot bottles. They are currently in the hand of High Mage Viesta. Princess Aerodine steps up once more. This is how this is going to go. I am going to look over all evidence moving forward. The unmarked 6 were convicted today for the crime of the Osamite, as was Allegro Mahala. That is what we shall tell the public. We will burn every single poster with the faces of the unmarked 6. And from here on forward, these people, she gestures over to the 6 of you, will continue their work in the shadows. No one shall know what happened here today. Is that understood?
And you don't?
We're not good at working in the shadows.
We will
We will be.
You see, as the magic that Amari is being conducted finishes, and our tone doesn't look sad, damaged, hurt, or anything. Simply is. But his eyes remain silver. Similar to how Pascal's does from now. and there's a strange familiarity between the princess and Imari. If anyone would like to...
Yep.
What are we rolling? Sorry, I just rolled.
Insight.
15.
15.
Oh, come on.
Should we all roll? You want us to roll? Just whoever rolls.
I mean, statistically...
24.
you should roll.
24.
Yeah.
6.
I mean, that'll do it.
Yeah.
5!
9.
9. What were your...
6.
6.
No,
and
not
15. You can't quite place how, but it is interesting to witness how Imari behaves around the princess.
She's like a pet sorcerer assassin thing.
Not necessarily assassin, but there is sort of that obedience to Imari from the princess. The princess then nods and turns to the 6 of you. I was never here. It is very much against my position as princess of this city to get involved in lower council dealings. Which is why I think it was given to the Adamenti Academy instead of being brought to my conclave.
With respect, I don't know who you are, so...
Princess.
She's
I understand that, but, you know, never here.
Let's get
that
gasps.
You gotta have some...
Oh wait, is this
manners.
part of the bit? Like you don't know who it is because you never saw it? Right, sorry. Took me a moment.
Oh.
But with the added layer of irony. And I nod at the... I smile and nod at the princess like I've just been really funny.
I'm sorry. I just have to ask. You said,
I'm so tired.
our tone.
Yes.
That you said you knew what he did. What do you mean by that?
He poisoned the Chancellor
Fucking knew it.
to take him out of this trial, thinking that the Dean would be on the side of his son. Though Dean Verschwado, I would like to ask if you have any objections to the proceedings of the day. You watch the princess as she asks the question. She also flicks her hand. The same glowing magic passes over Dean Verschwado that she did with the other two. He nods. I do not have any regret or loss of my son. If he has betrayed the city and betrayed you, then I will remove him from the Verschwado name.
What did my tutoring show you? Just throw that in really quickly.
Your Chittawing showed me what happened in the cave, as well as the good that the 6 of you seem to be doing.
Thank you for seeing past the bounds of family. It is important when they have betrayed you.
The reason I am Dean of the Adamenti Academy is because magic is dangerous and should be in the hands of people who know how to use it. My son did not, and has been abusing the system in which has been put in place in this city for his own gain.
I would still like to apologize. I mean, my condolences. It can't be easy. I know it's maybe what's right, but that doesn't make it any easier for you to accept.
He was a twat.
Yeah.
I always get just a nod, and she's.
I would use more colourful language.
We don't need to.
We don't have to. We're in polite company.
But you're right. You're correct.
We don't need to be demonetized.
No.
The princess nods to each of you. Makes a poignant look to you, Huxley.
A vow.
What were you all supposed to fucking
I want to bow.
Yeah, about
Give a finger guns.
Roll me a recall roll.
Oh, you dated. You dated.
6.
Oh.
You're not doing well today, though.
Nope.
You have a brief memory of a younger Aerodine. Long auburn hair, very regal, and the two of you having a conversation, laughing over the absurdity that either of you were being called upon by the gods, but that it meant you could not be in each other's lives.
What? You dated?
Hello. Howdy. Nice to see you again. Wow. I just remembered something because my memories were lost. And, do you want to grab like a wine to talk about the
You really do this right now?
You are overstepping. You are overstepping.
I figured it out. No.
You're moving so fast. You're moving too fast.
No, I think we see what it is. Ivan is my goddess. I'm a champion of Ivan, and I'm trying to figure things out.
You
So
have
you
said
think-
so many words out of your mouth, and I understand 0 of them.
You think just because...
Yeah, when I turned into stone, I was talking to her.
Brief me later.
Yeah.
Do you still go by Desric?
Actually, it's Huxley now. Or, right. Yeah, Huxley does fine. Desric. Wow, I really... I mix up names a lot.
I know I'm not gonna succeed. I need to get the vibe on what the princess thinks about us. I need to pick up on this vibe if there is one. That is 12.
For insight?
Yeah.
She's hard to read. She's very
Yeah.
controlled.
For sure. Iggy's just gonna jump to the assumption that my man's got game. No. Stupid thought.
Hide game. Hide it.
Hat game.
I would love to have a conversation with you, princess.
I think you have more pressing things.
You sure? Hey? You sure? I'm proud of you.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure we're friends, right?
Stop.
We're old friends?
We were. A long time ago. You have not changed.
That's reassuring, actually.
Same awkward energy.
Hey,
He's already dead.
been around. You've been around long enough. You
Love
just
you.
kinda,
I just want to put that out there.
some things you learn in life, and clearly, thousands of years don't make you learn other things, and that is how to have a conversation normally. We almost died, and
Okay, Dad, I'm gonna
Someone
need you to
take
stop.
over.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
I'm going to go.
Please,
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
please, Lord, leave.
I'll bow a little bit lower than Huxley.
Cadence still doesn't bow, but she's like, love you, love your energy, love everything about that.
Neither does Roscoe. Roscoe doesn't bow.
You can
You on the
farewell.
floor.
I'm leaning against something, I've decided.
Truly, thank you for everything you've done for us, for Allegro, for the city, and I really mean it. If there is anything else we can do, please.
I shall keep that in mind.
You're the bomb. I'm sorry, I have
You can't
lost
be
a
that
lot
casual.
of blood. Lost a
You
lot
just
of
asked
blood.
her to have some wine later.
If you don't leave, this is gonna keep happening.
I need to
It wasn't
walk away,
casual,
babe.
though.
I'm so sorry.
I will say that I would be careful with whom you speak this casually to in the future. I have been told that your behavior in this court was not becoming.
Really?
In the court?
in the court,
I thought we did really well.
I
Coming,
was
was it?
really good.
I thought we did really well.
Apparently there was some commentary
That was someone in the audience.
That was from the audience.
Yeah, that was
Hecklers.
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 And I don't go to their work and tell them how to... Exactly.
The hecklers, was it?
I'm just saying to be careful.
Thanks so much.
Cadence does that now and then gets like lightheaded and is like,
Oh, baby.
Is Aradine still here? Is she leaving as well?
This is Aerodine.
Oh, sorry. Is the princess... Is the...
Nishayla?
Nishayla. Thank you so much. Is
Nishayla didn't come to the hall.
Oh, shame.
It's a shame.
Princess Aerodine gives a look to Amari. And nods her head slightly to Amari. Yes.
Is that?
Alright. Amari speaks. Let us go back to your apartment. I've heard from Jobel that he has gathered your things. I think you should rest for a while, until I can organize a meeting to proceed with what we are doing.
You as well. You've been working just as hard as us, even harder, keeping everything in the city afloat. Hey, what? We won. We did it.
Yes, there's a lot to get through, though. As Princess Aerodine has said, we need to go over the evidence and find out what is happening.
Of course.
This is not over. And apparently whatever is happening soon, so...
Oh yeah, the ritual sort of dealio.
I got so caught up in saving a man's life that I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Amari leads you back to the apartment. You go up the elevator, and as you are going, Amari informs you that Paul, as well as the person that had been impersonating Amari, have been taken in for interrogation.
Oh, okay. He was such a good guy.
Yes, he was. He is. But he spoke at the trial against you. We believe that he was coerced into it by Pasquale, but he still needs interrogating.
Even good men have a price.
We will find out what is happening. For now, have a little rest, please. You all look very tired, and you have done an incredible job tonight, but I need to go check in with Jobel. I need to go talk to the High Mage Fiesta, and I need to gather all of the things that we have found. And I will call on you in a few hours, okay?
Thank you.
Do you have the papers?
What papers?
The codes and...
We have them.
Right.
I was
respectfully, you cannot have Buttercup. You can have him not now.
Do not worry. We will call on you and Buttercup later.
Love your work.
She leaves. She closes the door. There are no people around. And you realize it is probably intentional, given the instructions from Princess Aerodine, that you have been convicted of the crime. You are alone. In the same apartment you woke up in.
Do you think that we could get room service?
Oh my god.
Respectfully, we don't exist. We're in jail.
Kitchen, we've got food, we can just make our own.
Well, there are no guards.
Second question. We're criminals now? Is that the go?
I can answer this.
He was already.
We have ascended in the criminal ranks. We are state-sponsored criminals now.
Yay.
Why every time you open your mouth, I just don't know what you're saying?
We have sort of, if my assumptions are correct, we've sort of jumped the gun from a wanted criminal. We've jumped over adventurer league or whatever, and we are now in secret agent territory.
So we're no longer wanted? Is that right?
Because
we're
everyone
technically
thinks we're dead. So,
in jail.
we can operate with impunity.
I mean, we can't be seen, right?
Oh, we can
Yeah.
be seen, of course. But who's gonna actually think that's the unmarked 6? Crazy people, because we're dead.
No, we're in jail.
But people don't know that. People think we're dead or
No, they're
convicted.
literally telling people that we're in jail. We're convicted.
What's the punishment?
Oh,
The
unless
conviction?
we get, like, put to death.
Put to death or put into mental prison. And we're just locked away in
death.
deep state somewhere.
No.
Deep Austin. Deep Trilands.
What happened to you guys? Where did you go?
I was just about to ask the same question. Heckling? In the courtroom? Are we joking? Are we actually joking?
Why? Who was it?
Who was it? Oh, who was it? Who was
very rude of them.
Who was it?
So unprofessional. I was a simple midwife named Midwifa. I was in character.
The whole
I
time.
mean, we kind of got away with it, so congratulations.
I would like to point out that we all literally almost died.
Yeah, what actually happened? I mean, you guys were in really rough shape.
We got shot.
By...
Arrows,
Pascale's.
right? Wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by a bow, technically, if that's what you're
Also
looking for.
fire.
I mean, do you know...
Yeah, there was another
Pascale did a
reflection
fire.
doll. Do you remember that fucking thing from like
There were a
2
bunch
days
of them, there were
ago?
a few of them.
Really?
Yeah.
They, yeah, turns out when I turn on fire, reflection dolls can also turn on fire.
How many?
Eternal flame, sort of.
4?
3.
What? Who...
And they were working by themselves?
With Pascal. With Pascal, yeah. He's
The,
sort
like the
of...
big goon was like controlling.
Yeah,
that.
there's a goon.
Controlling them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind
Sort
of
of
like everything that he would do, they would do.
Or he
but then they
issued
would also like
command
mimic us.
or something,
Right.
yeah.
So there is a way to puppet them.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, they're literally puppets.
Yeah. Look. Long and short of it
Yes.
is we, thanks to you, I assume.
I can show you the play another time, later.
Oh
if
my
you
god,
want
I
to
heard
see.
about the play.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
want to
don't
The
see
worry.
the
song was
Anyway.
actually like
Yeah, pretty
impressive.
good. Yeah.
We presented all the evidence. Pascal's dad turned into a monster.
He's actually a really cool dude. We love
Yeah,
him.
he was
Seems alright.
real objective. He was real good about it.
He like heard that Pascal was an asshole, and he was just absolutely on it.
He was driven after speaking with Buttercup. Like Pascal had really hurt the family pride. I don't know if that was important to their family.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but not only did Buttercup show them everything that happened with Allegro, but I guess, buddy, you also showed him what we're like.
It was a long
That is
exchange.
great.
But I mean, there could be a number of reasons why. I mean, it could just be the fact that he got caught.
Right? He didn't impress his father enough with his criminal deeds.
I mean, he disowned him so quickly.
And he was fully attacking him, and he turned into a monster and started to attack him.
Well, it could be he didn't want any loose ties.
I mean, look, in that room that we were just in, any member of the council could have been pulling strings. Clearly one of them literally was, and got brain blasted for it.
So they didn't step in.
Not at all.
They kind of just
Literally,
watched.
literally nothing happened.
They watched.
They watched as we got our asses kicked, and then I don't know about y'all, but I passed out, and then we woke up, and everyone was gone except we were not dead.
But perhaps the people that were there witnessed us shot dead, and after that the council intervened. There seems to be a lot of wheels turning here, and
Politics.
politics.
Was this another test?
You see, that's what I'm worried about, is that the very people who were testing us before are in control of the situation here. And the Blue Syndicate has been operating out of Austin the whole time. I'm worried that we've walked right into the lion's den.
Maybe we never left the lion's den.
The only thing that brings me any solace right now is the idea that I've fucked over my sister and her plans. And I don't know if this was all a setup or not, but right now I have to cling to the hope that the stars have aligned somehow and we've done something right. We saved Allegro. We cleared our names. The princess herself said, all right, your state secrets now. That's great news!
Yeah, I think this is, best case scenario in a pretty shitty hand of, scenarios.
Exactly, until it's not. It is. And I have to believe that.
Ineska in that moment looks at Everard like, as in like, yeah, alright.
You just hear in your head later.
Okay, great. And I look away immediately and look back to Iggy.
What did you guys learn?
Well,
Phenomenal thespians.
Yeah.
The crowd loved us.
great at improvising, apparently.
Apparently.
Good at accents.
Yeah, singing.
Singing.
Celia was great as
Celie
well.
is amazing.
Is Celia here?
No. You noticed, actually.
Oh, shit.
Something that you didn't pick up on, but the moment that Nishayla came to you,
She's gone.
Celie went back inside of you.
Yeah, I
As
thought
in-
she did when we went to
as in
prison.
Tahar.
no?
She was with you in the prison until Nishayla rocked up. And in that commotion,
And then she hid. Interesting.
Mm. Lot of
Celie,
secrets.
yeah, she was with us. She actually performed beautifully. But we learnt, we got sent to prison and we were in prison for about 5 seconds.
Jail, not prison.
Yeah, jail. Let's say jail. Let's not say prison, yeah. And
We weren't locked up.
Princess Aradine, Nishayla, came and found us actually, and she said that you had sent her.
Yeah, remember you all giving me shit? Remember that time you all gave me shit
Yeah.
for having a chat with someone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
you'll have to be a
time?
bit
Alright,
more.
yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
Was that before or after you wore the shorts?
Wait, you wore shorts?
I wore a dress.
Dress, that's right.
I never wore shorts.
I
Get
thought.
me
I proved-
excited like
I thought I
that.
Wishful
did, but
thinking.
no, that's
Wishful thinking.
No, I was strolling, venerating statues of the gods, and she approached me, and I just sort of, in a weird moment of verbal lucidity, kind of let it spill. I felt like I could trust her for some reason. Turns out we knew each other when in the before time.
You don't say.
Yes, yes. Yes, we apparently were family friends.
Oh, cute. Oh my god, does that mean you're royalty too? No, don't. I will jump off this balcony.
Did you date her as well?
No, we didn't date. We were friends. This was when Val was with her family. We would visit, apparently, get up to mischief. Yeah.
She knows your sister too?
Huh.
Oh.
But apparently our parents were friends. And apparently, my parents were the leaders of my Ethid clan.
Oh, Iggy.
So yeah, that made me feel really warm.
That's what she said to you? Because we saw you talking to her. So
For a while,
for a
actually.
while,
Yeah. Catching up on
that
old
was the combo.
times.
That was the conversation. So you sent? Did you say like, oh, look out for my friend?
I said we need help. I'm really scared we're gonna die.
Great. I mean, that sums it up all, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I thought so.
Yeah, absolutely.
At the time.
Ties with
Yeah.
I couldn't have said it better, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know the princess. You were saying before about godly stuff and whatnot?
Yeah, I talked to my goddess.
Yes.
This is very cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so good.
Is that why you're stone?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Apparently
really
that
care
happens.
that you were stone.
Yeah, you turn to stone when you're talking to like a god or something.
That's
So, yeah. I
Well,
found what my connection was. I'm also really old.
Shocking.
Okay, yeah, that was the
Shocking.
first
Absolutely.
clue. Sort of we learned.
No,
really
but
old.
like you're like 50, dude.
Are you like,
No,
40 or something?
Not like maybe
I said
200.
I witnessed the god of destruction fall on an island and die.
Oh, like old as balls.
Like really, really old, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
1,000?
2
You're like since
Three?
the War of the Gods.
and a half.
How long? History. How long ago was that?
It was like
So-
2000 and something
It's
years.
like 2,500 years ago.
Wow. 7.
Yeah, it's about 2,000. I think it's roughly 2,400 years.
You were
Roughly
2.
2,400 years.
2,500 is close enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it was rough.
Roughly.
Roughly.
And yeah, the goddess of creation, Heaven, is I'm like her champion.
So we're like cousins.
Yeah, kinda.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
do
thought
you
so.
know the god?
Old.
I have god blood. I have the special blood that I'm descended from the gods.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Roughly.
I mean, that's
Roughly.
a stretch.
Oh my god, I would like to apologise. That time that you said your blood was better than everyone else's. Maybe it is, actually.
I mean,
I don't think any blood, whatever blood gets spilled, is a loss. But technically, if there were an arcane scale of blood speciality, mine would be off the fucking chain.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
But yours might be too, and I think yours may be, and yours maybe.
I don't think.
I don't know that.
I'm royalty, so.
Oh, well, better than us anyway. And you've got to be special because you got other people in you.
You're a daemon.
Or. Damn.
And you're a daemon. I'm also a daemon, by the way. Just wanted to.
Oh!
You look
There.
like a human though.
What's up with your ears then?
I don't know. They're just normal.
I
Like.
Why is that normal? Why is Roscoe's ears not normal? Why you gotta be like that?
Good point.
but
Yeah,
normal for
yeah.
him, I guess. You know.
I'm just saying that
Different perspective.
I look like a human. I'm just sort of like a boring daemon.
you've got sort of the best of both worlds, is what you're saying. Is you belong to both sort of peoples.
Can we just start a fight?
I'm not fighting.
No.
I'm asking semantics.
Roscoe, are you okay?
Yeah, are you doing alright? Are you still hurting from the fight?
Yeah, I got shot a bunch.
Lay on hands.
We,
I got like 5 left, I think.
we have
Thanks.
full hit points, but
Yeah.
I just assume that it still kind of is hurting.
Oh, do you? Do I have 19 hit points? Do I have 20 hit points?
Are you bitter?
Do I
Are
have
you-
21?
I would be so bitter.
I would,
I
yeah.
don't
I'd
actually
be
want to know.
so
It's alright,
mad.
it's alright.
You sure?
I just
Yeah, no,
literally about
no,
to tell you,
No,
but
no, 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 no.
I won't.
I'll
Only
figure it
if
out.
he guesses.
No, I'll figure it out. I don't want to know.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Because you.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
I just
I hit Everard until he goes unconscious.
Ah!
Feel good?
I'm helping. No, I don't do that. I say we should take a rest. We should all sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it has been like 3 that we got 2 hours sleep last night,
Yes.
and that's the lucky ones.
if that.
Yeah, we should sleep. Absolutely.
I'm gonna make myself something to eat, and
Food sounds good.
I just walk to the kitchen. I assume. Is there a kitchen?
There isn't, but there is food
Is there food?
in the room
I'm
for
going
you.
to make myself just like a platter
Yeah.
of food. I'm just going to start picking at things and putting on my
Yeah,
plate.
there's all sorts of stuff. It's reminiscent of the first platter that was here for you when you first woke up.
Sweet.
I'm gonna make a sandwich out of stuff on the platter. And
Cool.
while I'm doing that, you wanna talk?
Sure.
What's going on?
Oh, I mean, I just don't feel the need to put up a fake smile if I don't need to, you know?
Good point.
I'm just really tired. And I just eating. Like that.
I'm taking enormous bites that don't fit.
Did, because one of Roscoe's main fears was that she was going to be, like, alone for the rest of her life, right?
Yep.
And then she has this moment where she, like, dies or feels like, was it like blackness and then sort of woke up? Or
Yeah.
or sort of an instant thing?
It was kind of an instant wake up.
Okay.
Because there wasn't prolonged period of what felt like death.
I think it was just a reality check, I think. So she's just feeling a little bit
Fragile?
depressed.
Okay.
Like feeling nothing at the moment, just sort of like, I just need to do things to distract myself so I don't do something self-destructive.
Okay.
Something like that. And I relay all of this to Huxley and Huxley only.
Okay.
Hushed whispers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
My mental health is not great right now.
Yeah, no, dying is kind of not great for that. But
I mean,
everything's kind of extra after today, ain't it? We could have been dead.
yeah, and I think that's hard for me to grasp because I think that I've avoided death for so long. I've lived a long life, not as long as you, clearly, but that's neither here nor there. Also, well done as well. Although you can, like, come back to life. I mean, like, I don't know if something would happen to me now, if I would come back to life quite so easily. So that's quite scary for me. And also,
I'll
since
make
I've
sure
lived...
you come back.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad to have someone like you to keep me alive, I guess. So, thank you.
I'm glad you got my back.
Yeah, always. I can't really do magic. I really like to figure out how to do stuff.
Maybe you need one of those arsenite crystals.
Well, I have one.
Just like, does your serpent dude kind of...
If he'd answer my calls, maybe.
I can relate. Until very recently, I can very much relate.
Yeah, I would like a god moment. That would help me out immensely.
We could, I had to turn a stone. Maybe you have to be underwater?
I have to drown?
Whoa.
You hear a
Drown, but a bathtub.
laugh in the back of your mind.
Did you hear that?
Did I hear... Are you having your god moment?
No.
Is this it? Is it
no, I
happening?
don't know. I'm just starting to... I don't know what's real anymore, you know? So,
You feel a tingling like ice at the ends of your fingers.
I feel cold. I feel really cold all of a sudden.
Okay, well,
Touch my hands. I touch Huxley.
As soon as you touch Huxley, you see this slow wave of little snowflakes and icicles run up his arms. It coats over his clothing that was torn from the arrow. And you watch it re-stitch itself together.
what? Are you doing that?
Was I doing that? No, it just happened, didn't it? Did I want to fix his clothes?
You wanted to cast magic.
Jobel's gonna be so happy. This was his jacket.
Oh! Well, that's good. It's never good to break something that's
You did
borrowed.
magic. You just did magic.
I did. That's cool. That's... Give me a minute. I'm just gonna, like, curl up into a ball and just start talking to myself.
Okay.
Be like, what was that? Hello? Who was that?
You don't get a verbal reply,
Okay.
but you get, in essence, this comforting feeling and this reassurance that it is you that did that.
That's me. I'm magic.
Good. You curled into a in fetal position, and I wasn't sure what to do in that scenario. But
Awesome.
it's you, magic.
Right there.
Great.
Yeah, me.
Are you an effort then?
I don't I don't know. I need to test my. Maybe I should test my blood. Because I don't know personally what my blood
Because
does.
if you're an Ethan, I'm just gonna be really happy because it's gonna knock Iggy down.
You don't have to go that far. It'd be nice though.
It would be nice.
Okay.
Who is it? Oh my god, who is it? Who is it?
You see Amari and Jobel. You need to come with us right now. Right now. Right now.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. Take the platter. Bring the platter. Bring the platter.
You follow them down the hall, down the elevator into a room very similar off to the side of the infirmary that you woke up in, or that you were in when Jobel was conducting experiments. You see potion vials and all of the evidence laid out on a large table in the center. So, I have a really crazy idea. We've been looking over everything. We were going to give you time to rest, but I thought that I would pitch you this idea right off the bat. There was some leftover toxin in the vials from Pasquale and who we've come to know as whatever
The
his
goon.
name was. Yeah, Roland. Roland? Oh, I don't know.
The goon. The goon.
Goon. Yeah.
Anyway, there were leftover bits of toxin in that. It is a lot more potent than the one that you all had, given why they look like husks of people. Makes sense. However, I was working on a little reversal formula.
An antidote?
No, kind of just like a trying to get memories back formula, and I didn't have enough, but now I do. And so I wanted to know if you wanted to take some.
I'll do it.
How
I put on the cracker.
many doses have you got?
Well, I could give one of you a strong amount, or I could give each of you a little amount. If you wanted a little bit of your memory.
Okay, I put my plate down somewhere. I'm like, how are we gonna do this?
It makes sense to me to give it to you because you've been alive the longest. Does that make sense?
I agree. Yeah.
To everyone else?
I would also
It
pose
makes-
maybe that is the wrong option.
Well, that's
Because
a lot of
that's a
memories
lot.
to try to bring back.
What is
You're
it?
very old.
Oh, maybe we could do a little, like, meditation-y type experiment. You know, thoughtfulness, mindfulness. Oh, sorry, I'm really excited. I'm trying not to make it happy. Focus on maybe one thing that you would like to know. And then take it.
I've got my thing.
I've got my thing.
What did my sister do? I've got it.
Okay? That's the... Okay.
Uh,
I was going to say more like the ritual or why you are the way that you are, but
Yeah,
that's
that
also
was
a good,
what-
you know, that's also
That's
a good...
what I was thinking of.
I would like to know that.
Yeah.
you,
I don't care in what capacity, I'll take it.
It's fine.
it depends specifically what you want to know and what your sister did. Ah, shit.
Is that a nat 20? She's hiding something from you.
I just stare forward. I don't know, make eye contact.
Why are you looking at him?
Why wouldn't you look at me? Anyway, Jobel, what were you saying about this thing that could possibly change all of our lives right now, in this moment? We can come back to that later.
I just think it's important that we don't waste the potion on things that might already be known.
You can just say. If you know, you can just say, and maybe telling me information would be better than withholding it from
I'm
me.
just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. He deserves to know.
Do you want to know?
Yes, I need to know. Otherwise, I this hate hate I have for her, it's unjustified right now.
Okay, okay.
And I
It's-
feel bad.
I'm gonna stop you there. It's definitely justified. Just listen to Aneska, please.
And before I tell you this, Nashayla and Aradine told us this information, and Nashayla mentioned
She
that.
told you that I didn't want to know anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So do you want to know? With that information, do you want to know?
Maybe knowing. What did I know that I... Odds I say yes, evens I say no. Yes. I need to know.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but your parents' names are Jude and Carden.
Those are nice names.
And I like put my arm around Iggy because I'm like, this is gonna be bad information for him to know.
I like go to Iggy's other side. So
Yeah,
we
we'll
have a
hold his
moment.
hand.
And
Standing back.
your sister murdered your parents. And not only did she murder your parents, she murdered the entire tribe. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. And you just see Iggy retreat into himself and shut down as he thinks about this. And
Iggy,
why?
we have been through a lot of shit in a few days, and I want you to know, whatever my word is worth, we will find your sister. We will make sure that you get whatever it is that you need from her. She regrets every insubordination that she has made.
I just need to know why. I need to know. That's pretty bad. That's up there. I thought she'd done some pretty bad stuff, but I assumed about my parents. I thought that would be it. I have to know. Thank you. And I hug Aneska, and I don't stop holding your hand. Okay, Trouble. Yeah, let's think about the ritual.
Let's find out why
No,
this
no.
happened.
Why this is happening.
Do what you need to do. We can figure that out amongst ourselves.
The rest of what I need to do, you guys are going to be there. So,
But something might help us. Something might click and make sense.
yeah. Let's do the meditation. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I will condense it down into 6 small droplets. Then, are you ready for potentially some answers? All right. Jobel makes quick work of the potions as you all sit in contemplative mood for 10 or so minutes. And then Jobel stands before each of you with a small jar and a vial to drop it onto your tongue. When I was studying to be a cleric here, we used to do morning thoughts. It would be focusing on what we wanted to accomplish in the day. I think this might be helpful to just think of what you would like to know as you take this from what I saw with or what I heard, sorry, not saw. What I heard with Pasquale is it was quite instantaneous. So, maybe sit down, get into a comfortable position. I don't know if it will be a short memory that returns or a long one, so maybe do it together.
Can we say our thoughts out loud, or do we just think them?
No, you can, you can say them out loud. If you want to join in a circle, that might be good.
Well, can you see what? I mean, if we want to try and figure out different things or our own thing, it's fine. To be selfish in this moment is not an issue.
Yeah.
Just put that out there. Yeah.
I love you guys.
I love you guys.
Thanks for being better than my real family.
Jogel comes around and drops a small liquid onto your tongue. What is it that each of you want to know?
Can we just go around in a circle?
I'll start on the side. What do you want answered?
Erad, thinking in that moment, wanted to know what happened with the sisters and why they broke his trust.
Okay.
Huxley wants to know what was it that broke the connection with Yvonne when he went to the Shattered Isles.
Okay.
Cadence wants to know why they chose to forget.
Okay.
Whatever you think is most important for me to remember.
Okay.
Fuck that. That for me. That's for me. No, I won't have what she's having. Iggy thinks that the people around him, he's gonna get answers about his sister anyway. So he's gonna think about the day leading up to receiving the dose of serum.
Good one.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know so many things. Aneska wants to know who the Lost King is and what happened to him.
Okay. I need each of you to close your eyes for me for a moment.
Oh God.
What you feel is odd as a trance comes over you. You start seeing this mist, like a fog is blocking you from your memories. And as you look around, you realize the six of you are still with each other in that fog. Your intentions, your purpose in this moment has meant that you each explore these memories together somehow.
Oh my God. It's an adventure.
Sick.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
You may open your eyes. As Iggy, the fog clears and in an out-of-body experience, you watch yourself having a conversation with someone.
I focus on them. Who are they?
They are a regular looking daemon. Coppered skin, long dark hair, kind eyes, feminine. The energy between you two is of a romantic kind.
Playing the field.
You are currently frustrated in this moment. I wish I could just infiltrate them and figure out what they're up to. I know my sister's beyond evil, but there has to be some reason for all of this, doesn't there? What would you do? What? Infiltrating the Blue Syndicate, how would you do it? You look pensive for a moment, and then a gleeful look comes over your face. I'd make them think that it was their plan all along. I don't know, build a team of skilled individuals and convince the Blue Syndicate that they were worth keeping around or had some sort of purpose.
Oh no.
You laugh, and this woman is smiling back at you. They'd have to be attractive, though. Why?
God damn it.
Attractive people get into places easier. Taverns, secret bases.
Hey.
People don't say no to a pretty face.
Yes!
The woman rolls her eyes, but is still looking at you with adoration. Then what? I don't know. The moment the Blue Syndicate have their hands on them, they'd be interrogated, tortured. You lower your hand to marks around your wrist from the electric shock that you experienced not long ago. If we could somehow strip them of their memories, we could have them practically wander in blank slates, and the Blue Syndicate wouldn't be able to figure it all out. Memory wipe. You want a memory wipe. I'm just spitballing. The two of you laugh. I know, but in that genius brain of yours, how would you do it? Humor me. Iggy thinks. I would find people that no one would miss. People on the run, people without ties or families. That's smart. And they couldn't know each other. Why? Or in order for them to build a trust, they'd have to feel like it was done to them, like they were victims, even if they signed up for it. If they recognized each other, they might think it was their plan. But it's not? No. But who would sign up for something like that? People who'd want to forget? There's a sadness in this woman's eyes as a tear begins to roll down her cheek. Iggy wipes it. I know. I'm so sorry for what she's done. I will kill her. I swear that to you. Aesthetically pleasing people with no one who misses them and skills to fight and infiltrate the Blue Syndicate. That doesn't sound too difficult. But if you found them, they could not only stop the Blue Syndicate, but they can make a real difference in the world. There you go again. What? I'm tired of the shit that people like us have to go through, aren't you? Yeah, obviously. Then dream with me for a minute. The two of them stare out, looking at a sunset over the ocean, their balcony facing the sea. Iggy wraps his arms around this woman, and then turns to face them. I know it's just a hypothetical, but what I wouldn't give to have the look on my sister's face if I fucked with whatever she's got planned. Then let's do it. What? I'll go back to the Blue Syndicate and take the job offer. No, You go back to the River City and wait for my heads up. They flick a small earring against their cheek. It glows slightly. Your vision changes once more. It is a year later, and your sister is standing before you with a sword under your chin. Hello, brother. You smile back as her goons grab you. They throw a cloth over your head, and you spend 9 to 10 days being carted to what you can only assume is the lost city of Nauvoo. The place the Blue Syndicate operates from. No food, barely any sap, and upon arrival to wherever she wants to keep you, you are thrown into a cell and separated from Gareth. And you smile, because not but 2 minutes later, she arrives. The same copper skin and dark hair. She looks to you as she opens the cell and hands you a jug of sap. Thank you. My sister fell for it, just as you said, but why? There are easy ways to see me, my love. Now she has my boats, too. I found the way to do it. What? The infiltration idea. That was just a part. I've done it. Iggy pauses. 6 people, the complete memory wipe, the whole thing, Iggy. However, she is avoiding Iggy's eye contact. Iggy frowns. And you plan to be one of them. She doesn't answer. This was gonna be your goodbye? She still doesn't answer. Iggy paces the cell, deep in thought. You can't. You won't change my mind. No, I don't have to. If you pulled this off, that could mean the downfall of all of this. He gestures around the space. I want that too. He lifts their chin up to him, and she smiles sweetly. The love between them evident. Undeniable. But if you're behind it all, and you somehow get memories back, you can't be one of them. She looks angry at first, and then incredibly sad. Iggy breathes out. Send me. No. Fake my death, make my sister think I am no longer a threat, and send me. She goes to say something else. No, don't tell me anything. The less I know, the better. I don't know the others? She shakes her head. Good. Then I'll be just like him, and together we'll stop whatever this has been about. She takes Iggy's head in her hands and touches the earring on Iggy's ear. Oh yeah. He starts to remove it, and she stops him. No. No memories, right? No ties to anyone? Keep it. Then at least I can send you messages like always. If it gets desperate or there's a time limit. I won't remember who it's from. I know. But I will always love you, Caius. Always. Oh. Iggy pulls her in for a kiss. And that is where we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. Well, a quick 5-minute break. So get your drinks, because that is just the first of 6 memories.
Oh my god.
We will see you very shortly.
Bye.
Welcome back. What a dramatic opening to that. Don't know what happened.
There we go.
Everard.
Oh shit.
All of you, the mist clears once more, and the scene changes immediately. You have no time to react as you watch the sisters arguing with you. You are drunk You are disorientated, and you see a crying Skepti trying to force your hand into not taking a drink. You look down at her, you apologize, and say that you have to. You look back up at Seeley, and you say, I've got to do a Scottish accent. I'll never forgive you. As you swallow a whole pint of whiskey. Straight fire. As soon as you do, the sisters fade from view and they fade from your mind. You cannot hear them, you cannot see them, and they cannot hear you. As soon as you do, you start running. You are very disorientated as you push through the underground cities, shoving people out of the way, tripping over your own feet. In the lost city of Naboo, in the Veiled Tapestry district, you head into a small tavern, into a back corner, and you see a Damon with coppered skin and long dark hair. Caius. I don't have much time. While they're blocked, you have to knock me out. Are you sure that you want this? I'll forget everything? Yeah. Do it. I don't want to know. She hands you a vial. Not here. Come with me. You follow her down into a small basement in an area that you recognize is not a territory that you want to be in, but you don't care at this point in time and you're way too drunk to care. As you sit on a metal chair, she runs through a small document with you, asking about anything that you're allergic to, anything that you specifically want to be notified about. All of your answers are no. When she asks you if there is anyone that you would like to be involved, you answer no as well. Not truly understanding the question, but you say no. She asks you to lie back and you take the vial. You fade into a dream. Roscoe. You are skulking around dark corridors in a grimy seaside city. You're wearing a darkened cloak. You know these streets like the back of your hand. You've been here a significantly long time. You catch the sight of a few people walking ahead of you. Well, the one that you are looking for in particular. You slide through a crack in a door as they enter into a building and wait, listening to their conversation. Nothing too out of the ordinary. You think maybe they're speaking in code, talking about discovering plans, talking about the last night of Prinos and why it is significant. They exit the room and you see your opportunity. Incredibly confident in your skills, you tumble roll out from your hiding spot and face off to a coppered skin, long dark-haired Damon. I want in. I'm sorry, what? I've never been a part of anything, but if things keep going the way they are here in the Shattered Isles, I won't have a world to live in. So, you're right. I'll do it. Sign me up. Okay. Do you have any family in the Shattered Isles? Any jobs? Anything that we need to I don't know, fake your death or something? No. What do you do? Well, I do sort of have a pact with a sea monster, but he's totally cool and on board. I don't have any follow-up questions. A sea monster. So you're connected to the captain? Yeah, you could say that. Okay. You're vague. Like, incredibly vague. Yeah. That's even more vague. Do you want me or not? Yeah. If you want to stop what's happening in the Shattered Isles right now, if you want to stop this darkness, then yeah. We'll need your help. Okay. She hands you a vial. How old are you? Just for the purposes of this, I might need to give you more toxin or less toxin. Oh! Well, technically, I'm 782. But, you know, I look 300. Okay. This should be fun. Okay, I've got a few things to check over with you, if you don't mind answering my questions. You sit with this person and you go through a list, and most of the things similar to Everard's questions you also say no to. There is no one to contact. There is no one that you want taken care of in return. There is nothing that you need other than to be involved in whatever this is. You sit, and as you are about to take the potion, you turn internally. I'll speak to you later. Yes, you will. Replies the voice in your head. Good luck. You take the vial. Huxley. You are in a fight on a dockyard. The light of your god struggling to touch these lands, you are unable to cast any magic. You are facing off against a few people wearing significantly grimy clothes. The people themselves look almost possessed in some way. Their skin greenish, but not in a daemon way, in a cursed behavior. This doesn't seem unfamiliar to you. You fight back against 6 of these creatures, seeing small barnacles on their necks. Teeth jagged like sharks. As you go to punch one of them, you slice your hand open against the dockyards. It's wet, jagged ship parts, and you immediately feel the condition, the potential poison entering your system. As you do so, a net is thrown over you, and you get a large, sharp pain in your back as one of them lunges a spear, a fishing spear, right through your back. The fog clouds over you once more, and then snaps. You are in a holding cell of some kind. A woman faces you. Copper skin and long dark hair. I can get you out of here. Let me guess. For a price? Wait. I know you. You're the one trying to recall sailors for some secretive mission, right? Not so secretive, apparently. Those boys got nothing but sea legs, okay? What do you need? You don't even know what I'm willing to... You don't even know what I am asking of you, and you're willing to help? Yeah. My god guides me, and from what I've seen in the Shattered Isles, you may need all the help you can get. But you have to help me take down the Blade King. In return, I'll be whatever you need me to be. I think that's a fair deal. Welcome aboard, Captain. Cadence.
I don't want it.
You are tucked into the back corner of a bar, drinking heavily as tears fall from your face into the tankard. But no one is paying attention to you. There is a bard playing some sort of stringed instrument in the corner. And people going about their day. You do not recognize the location or the type of people in this space. You are dazed, but not drunk. Just trying to forget. You, must be running from something pretty bad. You look up to find Caius. Caius? You ask? Hi, friend. Wanna tell me what happened? At this point, you watch yourself burst into tears. Hey now. I know it's been like 10 years, but you're not gonna greet a childhood friend without a hug, are you? You stand almost immediately and embrace Caius. You recognize that she has the same accent as you. She's gone. You cry into Caius's arms. And you want to be gone alongside her. Cadence, you look up to her and you hesitate for a second. I have a way better way to make you forget all about it. The pain, the loss, her people. You can start fresh and live the life you always wanted to. Make a difference. I know that she was everything to you. I mean, that's why you left Crestfell, right? To be with her? But you weren't an Ethid, and you were trying to fit yourself into an Ethid peg hole. You would have been an incredible chief with her. But I think you are destined for greatness in a different way. And if I can do what I'm planning to do, then no more Ethids will be hurt. You nod, and she takes you by the hand, leads you out of the tavern. Aneska. What you see is unlike the others. All of you witness assigned to Aneska you have never seen before. Caius is stepping through a forest, a darkened space, almost reminiscent of Elswood. Similar plants. Where she steps into a small gathering, Aneska is growling. She tears into the flesh of a creature. Aneska looks up, a primal animalistic quality to her. Caius looks over at another person. Small Damon, old. Are you sure she's stable?
She won't harm you. Just don't put your arms out or make any fast movements. She'll see it as a threat.
Caius steps up closer to you, Aneska, cautiously. My goodness. How long have you been in this state? Words sound foreign to you for a moment, and then recognition hits you. A long time. Can I help you get back to yourself? Caius holds out a hand to you. I can change it all, but you have to trust me. Does anyone know you're here? That you're alive? No, I killed my husband. Yeah, I know. Look, princess. This isn't the way to escape a marriage. I had to get away. I had to get away from him. Right. But what you left behind scared a lot of people. Look, sometimes we do things we don't want to do for a good reason. And I think that I can get you revenge on the people who've forced you into this life, if that's what you want. You see again the rage threaten to come to the surface of Aneska, this animalistic version of her. She is covered in long fur. She is covered in dried blood down her body, hardly wearing any clothes, and damaged, slightly broken ankle. Caius turns back to the older Damon. Do you have means to heal her? Or ways to get her out of this forest unseen?
I do, but she's only just spoken for the first time in about 7 months. So that's good. Does the Lost King know she's here?
No, and we probably should keep it that way if this was his wish for her. The man she was forced to marry was not a good man. Princess, let's clean you up and get you back to a regular state. Before I ask you anything further, I think you just need to find yourself again. The mist comes back and clears once more. You see Aneska in a bath, as a few different attendants look after her, clean her, heal her ankle, make sure that she's fine. You then watch as they leave, and Aneska takes a small knife that's in her hand and begins to shave all of the hair off of her person. Like a dramatic haircut, Aneska transforms into the version of her that you know now. She drinks tea. She spends days reading books and escaping reality and writing in journals, trying to process her thoughts. A lot of these scribblings are about denying the angry parts of her and embracing the person she was born to be. Aneska struggles with that. After a few weeks, Caius returns. The attendants are paid generously for their time and asked to never mention this again. Aneska, you thank one of them personally. One of your dressmakers from Crestvale. You then proceed to be interviewed by Caius, and when the question comes to whether anyone knows that you're alive, or if you would like her to find anyone, you reply no. You say, the only person I have loved was taken, and you don't know if your husband got rid of her or if she is somewhere in the world. Your vision fades, and just the six of you open your eyes once more in the space.
So?
I mean, it was my idea, but it had been a year.
I'm not mad at you. I mean, at least personally, I'm not mad at you. Clearly, I wanted to be a part of it, so it's okay.
This
I mean, it's not. But
That's a nice thing to say.
very intricate. Very you.
Uh-huh.
It's sort of reassuring, actually.
I mean, I
It
didn't want to
wasn't-
say it. I didn't want to say it.
It's
Because that would have
reassuring.
been so
Yeah.
too cocky and evil. I think, for me to have thought it.
But I've said it now, so
You
it's okay.
have said it,
Yeah.
and when you say it, it sounds like a thing a reasonable person would do. It sounds like a thing that, I mean...
Would I say that this was a reasonable plan? Would I maybe have tried something, maybe not quite to this extent first?
I know, I agree. I think, a lot must have happened.
To be fair, it sounded like
In
you were
that
kind of
year.
spitballing. You know, you
I
were
mean, I was,
spitballing ideas.
it was a real, I was sort of getting carried away.
And Kay kind of just ran with it.
yeah.
In a real sort of sense, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
chose this.
Yeah.
That
I mean, maybe you were the ideas man, but, you know, essentially we all said yes to the idea. I mean...
I can't believe she ran with the attractive thing, though. Like, that was clearly a joke on your part,
No,
right?
it was. I mean, it's proved correct,
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
hasn't it? Really.
We know who Kay is now.
Yeah?
And she is working with the Blue Syndicate because that's part of her cover.
She's an inside agent, which is great. That's great.
And so are we.
Yeah, we've kind of... The downside of the plan of losing all your memories is that we've kind of been working against the Blue Syndicate, and openly, I would say.
But I think,
Right?
but I think that we still are. And when I was spitballing, I still was. You know, this was all to thwart Val's plan, or whatever that is. It certainly sounds like the Blue Syndicate were harming ethics. And
Yeah, no, they gotta be dealt with.
I mean, yes. There is the matter of us being tested. At this point, what I'm worried about is how deep in cover K is, how the plan at any point between us being drugged and now could have changed, and how I've compromised everything by learning about all of this and talking it aloud because we don't know.
It kind of defeats the purpose of the memory wipe in the first place, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some part of that plan that's gonna come into fruition down the track, and we'll look back and we'll be like, that was...
I mean, I guess all
Worth it.
we can do is continue to trust Kay.
Cadence. As they say, trust Kay, you feel something manifest underneath your vest.
Spooky little letters.
Spooky.
Oh?
No, I haven't showed it yet.
Oh. I thought you had whipped it out. Maybe.
Can I try and, like, open it, like, because I've not really said anything. So can I try and, like, just casually drift away?
You can try and stealth, yeah?
Uh... 18.
15.
15.
You drift away.
I just walk back, and I just with this in my hands. Allegro will have the answer. We are becoming pressed for time, if I am correct. Cadence, you've always had the wisdom to see things that weren't there. Don't let Iggy hang from his head in shame. Next, head to High Keep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's listening.
Where's High Keep?
High Keep.
Head to High Keep. High up in the keep, or a place called High Keep?
High Keep. High Moor. Cyrus High Keep.
Oh.
Who's
Good
that?
point.
They're on the list.
What does the letter mean about Sorry, I was staying back, but you have the wisdom to what?
The letter is away from me now.
You
I
have
can't remember
the
what it says.
wisdom to
See
see
things
things
as
that
they
weren't there. Don't let Iggy hang from his
I
head.
can see things that weren't there. What is it? Can I roll to see what that means?
Sure.
Oh, what's the rolling?
Nice.
Roll a recall roll for me.
19.
19.
19.
You think back into the forests with Lyell. There were moments where you would be able to see magic that others couldn't. You weren't knowledgeable in magic the way that Lyell and her people were, but you had a few talents with spells.
I don't play D&D enough to know what that means. Someone help me.
Is there anything invisible?
Is there?
You see invisible things?
Ghosts?
I don't fucking know.
Have you got see visibility on your spell
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a spell list. Do I see invisibility on my spells?
No.
Okay.
That's odd. It's a very odd thing. Well, also, sorry, can I see the it's very cryptic.
Yeah, they always are.
Yeah.
I mean, when we...
Is there anything else written in the letter? Is there a code? Is it like invisible ink? Is there anything else in the letters?
What does it mean by hang from his head in shame?
Hang from his head.
I also thought the earring. Cyrus Highkeep.
Well, C-Gem heightens. Sometimes it reveals secrets.
Take a minute.
Don't let Iggy hang from his head in shame.
Do you try and cast a spell?
Sure.
Okay. What would you like to cast?
I don't know.
What is it that you're trying to...
I'm trying to see things that no one else can. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm stressed. I'm gonna stress cry. I don't know what to do.
When we used the C-Gem way back when we were trying to hide the evidence, it stored us. It like heightened an illusion spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's an illusion in all of these letters, like invisible ink or something, that Kay has been putting in as they write it.
I know I'm stressed.
It's alright.
I'm really stressed.
Maybe it's like maybe fire? Fire?
If we're
It illuminates.
talking about invisible ink, usually it's fire that has to go underneath. I've seen that.
Okay, I hold these, I hold the earrings and then I just
And
flame
wow.
on, and then I'm just
Wow.
kind of standing there on fire holding the earrings, and I'm like, anything?
I am so reticent to
Yeah.
pass this letter over Cadence right now.
Just pass me like a shit one.
A shit one.
What's the shittest one?
By now you should have awoken with the others, which
The
means
first
from
one?
here on, you're the first one.
No,
Start
we
with
can't
anything that
burn
sings
the
to you.
first one.
No,
That's
that's the first one.
got sentimental value.
What do you mean, sentimental value?
It's just
What are you talking about?
You're gonna fucking frame it, Dad?
What about this one?
As you get close to the fire, there's nothing that shows up on the paper.
No.
I feel like if there's some sort of magic, it's not going to just magically show up with fire. Anyone holding a torch near it would see it.
Okay, well this is special fire, so jot that down.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're going to, look for something magical...
Okay, maybe.
Hold them in front of your eyes.
To see. Are you magical?
This is a spitball moment. And we all know what comes from when I spitball.
Think about looking really hard.
Look through them.
Looking in the
See
shadows.
through the
Should I
gem.
still be on fire or should I stop?
You can probably switch that.
Just do an arcana check
Stop.
on the
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should just do an
Something
arcana
like
check,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Give it a go.
Dear gods of Ravens Ridge,
Please.
you've been doing really well. Car at it.
Such a gentle
Oh.
Warmth on my hand that I dislike.
Regrets. Just
Intimate
the,
car.
And the dice also disliked it. That is a 9.
Okay. You stare at the earrings really hard. You try and connect to magic that you have. Buttercup looks up at you.
I can't speak with animals, and I'm like, yo, what do I do here?
Is it sea pigs and buttercups
Are you trying to find magic?
I think so? Okay, so the letter says,
You have a spell.
what's my fucking spell?
Detect magic.
They'll do it. Yeah, Hundo P. Give it a red hot go.
Was that a random one, or did I actually specifically... I picked that, didn't I?
You've had it the entire time.
Great.
But we weren't to know.
We didn't.
how
Oh!
would we know?
Oh!
How
Thank
do we
you,
know?
buddy! You could have told me that so much sooner.
I thought
but
you knew.
I did not.
Oh,
Please just... My beautiful Buttercup,
Yeah?
please just assume that I know nothing.
okay.
Is there anything else that I should know?
I'll think on it.
Thanks, buddy. I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You all watch.
Oh!
Sick. You
No
Sick.
effing way.
Are you kidding? Sorry, I'm out of camera right now.
Oh, this is so cool. There's a literal bunch of invisible ink.
Dope.
Do not
Love this.
underestimate.
Love this so much.
Maybe they're the same person?
For those that need extra help, the 2 earrings glow as well.
Oh, the
Well, not the actual earrings, but these
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
They will take down the Blue Syndicate. That's us. We will.
Yeah.
Do you want that?
Can I have a letter and a light? Thank you. I've already got a list, but I'll take a light.
I'll take those.
This new one. Don't let Iggy hang from his head in shame. Not a place, but a person.
Yeah, we figured that out. Thank you.
Yeah.
If he okay, I'm sorry that Lord Toto is dead. I know you wanted answers from him. If he knew, so will others. I'm sending a contact to help. Be cautious as always. I am at least worth, in quotations, listening to. And then I love you.
What?
Oh, they're all gonna connect.
Wait, hold on. I need to go through. Oh, the tape's on the back.
Oh my god.
I'm getting a lot of secret notes from my girlfriend here.
There's so many. They're so intimate.
Go ahead and read
I feel like I can't
them
read
out
that.
for
Your
the
dick
audience.
so big. Okay, on the first night of Prenos letter, best of luck, my love. In the first letter we received, best of luck, my love. I cannot say more until I know there are no eyes. So probably us walking around and spilling our guts to everyone is bad.
She's obsessed with you, bro.
You worked it out. I knew you would. I love you so much. I think they are onto me, so I have gone into hiding. If you don't hear from me, it may be good news. But you have all the information you need. Follow the list. Use the tattoos. I love you always.
Use the tattoos.
That's the latest ones. Yep.
This one here
Yes.
that I just read from about if he knew, so will others. Be cautious. I love you. It says, I hope you are getting these. However, you don't have any memory, so hopefully my earring will spark something. I love you always. Thank you all for your sacrifice.
Whoever has been drawing over the invisible ink in actual pencil, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a good. It's a good idea, dude.
Yeah, smart.
Real good.
Oh, I thought you did that beforehand. I was like, you've known all this time. Nikolai.
Wow.
Connected.
Wow.
Gonna connect.
Oh, no way. It's gonna be a big old map.
It's a big. I think it's a big sort of ritual, like spell circle.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Betrayal.
And then this one.
Betrayal, blood.
Oh,
Nice.
all the runes mean something. Yes.
Very cool.
Yes.
It's very good.
Can do you have this on?
Just roll for that.
Well,
Oh, we got that on? Okay.
that's probably for the best.
Oh, right, yeah,
that-
maybe
no,
we should
there's
just,
something
I
else.
should just do that there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
shift this.
Yeah, you gotta shift it more towards me for people to see it.
Is this gonna
AJ.
match up with one of our tattoos?
Too cool. Too cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Kill.
Goodness me.
Very cool.
Very
You can definitely roll a perception check if you want to see if anything lines up with tattoos.
Absolutely not.
Come on, baby.
19.
19. You recognize the star chart that is on Huxley's chest.
Hey. Yeah.
And the thing that Jobel marked as some sort of time indicator as well.
Yeah.
The key or time indicator. There's a 7-pointed star in the center. You don't know what that's about. But these symbols at the top here, I don't know where I'm looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
They are on cadence.
Blood, betrayal,
Oh, but not
Something.
betrayal.
I don't know the third one.
Trial.
Wow.
Am I missing two?
Wowzers. I don't
Is there anything else?
think we are.
Yeah,
Oh.
Sorry.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Something.
There,
Something
yeah.
here. Yeah.
So there's one more missing.
We need one more list.
Who is the
And that one there, Roscoe, with a 19, the writing in that circle is on an Esker.
Is that the writing that we have together?
No.
Are we missing a list?
Yeah. Is it in the white folder?
Perhaps so we are.
No.
Is it in
This is
this?
the ones we got out of
The nearly envelope. Ah!
You are missing a list.
Oh,
dang.
stop it.
Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Who has it?
Ooh.
Huxley, you have kept all the documentation
Yeah, Huxley.
for the last several days.
Did it get taken off of you?
Roll me a recall.
Did I get pickpocketed while I was unconscious?
Maybe your god took it.
Yes! 17.
Nice.
You think incredibly hard about the lists and all the scrolls. And then you remember a moment with Sienna.
Get
Oh,
fuck
god
away.
damn it. God damn it.
Sorry.
Which moment? No.
Just casually, when she was close by, you think the only person who would have been around your group that could have had access to these scrolls was her.
Just lifted it from me, mate. Just lifted it.
Yeah. Yep. I got
Thief.
pickpocketed.
Thievery.
Which ain't
Betrayal.
cool. She didn't have a tether to me though, so she wasn't like.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense to anyone.
Yeah, well, a tether. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's a god.
It's a god thing.
Yeah, god thing.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay, so we have to find her, right? And get that.
We gotta
'cause
find
we're
it for
We need
what
it. Close.
this is. What is this? Is this the ritual? Oh,
Everard. It's not good.
What do you mean by that?
That's a summoning. That is a spell circle from the time of the great city of Elzevir.
To summon what?
I don't know, there's a piece missing.
So it's a guide. Instructions on how to.
Yeah. And the two symbols on either side?
Time.
No, these two. One of them is Sea Gem.
The other.
I don't recognize it. Another component?
Right.
letters you deciphered. One of them said that this ritual was the end of Chronicles.
That's tonight.
No.
Great.
Oh, we don't catch a break.
End of It's How many days has it been?
I
Are you
have
speaking
got
out
that.
loud?
We are sure. Come out, and then we can all speak together. We are on the 6th, 7th day,
It's 45 days
so we've got a while.
of Chronicles.
Okay, we're only hearing your half of the conversation, dude. What's going on? You look not good. You look not good.
Do you want to come and share?
Is Amari going to sass me again if I come out?
I mean, possibly.
Worth it. Celia steps forth. It's a summoning ritual.
Summoning what?
Don't know.
Bad things.
It's from the time of the great city of Belzebar, and that can't be good.
Summoning gods, summoning.
The city that was destroyed by the gods for practicing forbidden magic?
They tried to pull a god down, right?
Yes.
Succeeded.
Right.
Now, do you have any god stuff here?
Do I have any god stuff?
Anything to help us?
Yeah. Yeah, good question.
Any info?
Yeah.
One of those is
Spitballing.
Sea Gem, at least. We know that.
But we got a 7-pointed star, and there's 7 primal gods, right?
Yes.
And they're the bad ones. They're the not good ones.
I wouldn't say bad. Not all of them, anyway.
Misunderstood.
So we got Sea Gem. We got all of this tattooed on our bodies.
Is this all? These are all just breadcrumbs that Kay gave to us to help figure all of this out.
Yeah, it's my bad. Sorry, I didn't know that I could do that.
That's all right.
It looks to me like you need to head to Crestville.
Go find this high tower.
And also stop whatever incoming sea gem is on the way. Those notes between Pasquale mentioned that Sunjin was handling the sea gem.
Aye.
Maybe you can sabotage it. I have notice from from Princess Eredine that outside of the city of Austin, no one knows of who you are.
From who? Sorry, what
What
was
was that
that?
first thing?
Was that slip of the little tuggy
It's all
there?
right. We don't. Doesn't matter if we know.
You know, we're
first
fucking sharing
names.
things right now, bro. Why don't you?
We're state criminals now, so.
Secret agents.
And the secrecy, the degree of secrecy under which we must operate should remain very high.
Roll an insight check. Anyone from Natreva, so you two, and yourself.
Okay.
I'm from the trailer, right? Am I?
Not
No.
the reason why.
But I can roll.
God, fuck you. I'm not gonna waste this opportunity.
17.
Okay.
You got it.
Go.
What'd you get, buddy?
9.
Mutem means mother.
Did you say mother? That means mother.
Oh!
Have we been an absolute asshole to you this whole time and you're literally a princess?
I wouldn't say we.
Technically.
Wait,
Don't
I
know.
called this.
Hold on.
You recognize at this point that Amari looks strikingly like Nashayla. Except that she has long white hair and silvery eyes. Most of the other features are similar.
Are you,
Sister? Mother?
Mother.
Grandma?
Hello.
Shayla's?
Half sister.
Hello there.
Is Amari related to the royal family?
And then-
Hey!
well done.
No.
Cold-
And then I
cold
crossed
shot.
it out because I thought I was wrong.
You never.
Trust your
Don't
instincts.
censor yourself. Yeah.
My mother is not being given the role of princess because I was born.
Wait, who's your mom?
The daughter of Princess Aelwyn, the mother of Nashela.
Is it because she straight smashed it with someone else?
No,
You don't remember me?
I was not allowed outside of the temples.
Oh,
And Iki's
shit.
heart melts.
I am a siren. It is a people that existed in the time of the great city of Elzbar. And so when I was born, I was seen as cursed. And my mother, who gave birth to me, did not know why I am as I am, but is being punished for it, and is not allowed to take up the throne of the city of Austin,
Punished by Erudite.
punished by the city. Whatever I am should not exist anymore. And yet here I am.
Some people think that about me. About ethics.
Yes,
And they're wrong.
except that the gods kept ethics. The gods destroyed whatever I am. So no. That is why I'm so strongly against the people from the great city of Elzbar, because my whole life I have been told I should not exist and that I am an abomination.
You're a hero.
No. But if I can help you be heroes, then I am doing good in the world.
And you will be too. Maybe if we can do this, your mother will get her station back and the city will apologize and change.
No. My mother is a broken woman from years of this. Nashela is going to be a fantastic princess. I do not want that to change. I care for her,
And she for you?
of course.
Good.
My family are not bad people.
It's just everyone else is.
It is just that what I am is not good for the world.
I think you're plenty good for the world, Amari.
Times have changed in the last 6 days then.
Yeah, there are a lot of changes.
Okay, well, enough of this sappy stuff.
Gotta get to
Got to get to Crestfell, hey? Jobel said you have Vrokin.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we didn't feed them before we left.
They'd find
They
out.
You
are
put them in
right for a couple of
stables,
weeks.
right? You put them in stables.
They're in
They
stables
feed them,
with
right?
our illegal awesomite.
They actually don't need to eat that often, though.
No.
Remember?
They just go hunting.
Every couple of weeks.
In the city?
We do.
I
Yes.
can-
You can feed
Uh,
Pasquale to them.
Pasquale is locked away. Not the mental prison, as you put it, but actually locked away.
Come visit him.
He's got no.
But he still committed the crime.
Yeah, but
And
is that
also-
Pasquale anymore?
No.
He's got no memories.
Legally, it's a pretty complicated situation.
He cannot reveal anything about you if we are to make sure you disappear from the history of Austin. Perhaps a new name rather than the Unmarked Six, but for now,
Iggy's Angels.
That's a terrible name.
That,
We can't know.
oh, heck, come on, let's not just shoot it down.
Terrible.
Let's not shoot it down.
It's the name that
Sweat.
you suggested.
I
when we
mean,
first
that's
got
hey,
together.
you were the one who said it, so.
I can get things packed for you. The posters of your faces have already been destroyed from the city, and you shall be easily forgotten in days to come, but those potions that you have that can change your form might come in handy to sneak out of the city and head on your way.
Do we look like ourselves?
You do.
Ah, nice.
Well, maybe Whistle said that the person who made those potions said that she studied with Jobel growing up, so
Maybe he can recreate some.
Yeah.
You can take it on the road.
Well, she was awesome.
She said you're awesome.
Amari looks at you. No one outside of the city of Austin would know of your existence apart from anyone you've ran into so far. And if you are heading to Crestfell, there's a lot of separation between the Drylands and them. You should be fine, but we can work on it in the meantime. I think you should leave tonight.
I agree.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you alright, Everard?
Great.
I think as well maybe Allegro should go with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Is he
Good idea.
can he stand up and move and is he well?
He has been in the infirmary. I will ask Jobel to... I will ask Nethys to meet you at the Vrokin for you to leave.
We need. He's gonna need to, saddle up with somebody.
Well, he can ride my Vulcan.
Good to know. You got that sorted? There.
Right. Well, shall we make haste?
I will quickly sketch down all of the stuff so that we have it on our end. Jobel's scripter can make magical copies of everything, and then you can take it all with you.
Should we go back to the apartment and sleep for the rest of the day so we can leave tonight?
Oh yeah.
I could sleep after what that was. Yeah.
It might give a little bit more time to Allegro to heal as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
To talk.
She returns you to your apartment, leaves you to rest.
Kate is gonna grab Everard, as in in one of our rooms, and just be like, "What's going on?"
What? What?
You,
It's just a lot of information.
yeah,
Crazy that we did this to ourselves, huh?
yeah.
But everyone. It was all intentional.
What do you mean?
But we all did it. Everyone for our own reasons. But we're here to help Iggy. For some plot. We're supposed to save the world. It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yes. Whatever it is, it's to do with the Shattered Isles.
Shattered Isles,
Shattered Isles, Blue Syndicate.
Blue Syndicate. But how deep did it run? How far do we go? It's exciting.
I'd go around the world a couple times with you.
See what can happen.
Hey, Aneska.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about what happened to you.
I mean, yeah.
Just seems like it really sucked. But you're such a kind person. And yeah, maybe you forgot all that stuff that happened, but I think it just goes to show that you're not a bad person, no matter what you did.
Yeah, I really thought that I wanted to know everything about myself. And the more I learn, the more I just want to forget again.
I understand. But I guess it's important to know that, I guess we're trying to reinvent ourselves. Now that we know the worst thing that could happen, and that's speaking very optimistically, so that's fine. But, I love you and you're not a bad person.
Thank you.
I root around my pockets for the prettiest spoon I can find.
You do say.
Exactly. Oh. Are you sure?
And it's a good one, it's not one of the cursed ones.
It's really nice. And it's gonna start crying.
Oh, and I give her a hug.
Gosh. Thank you. It feels really nice, especially now that I know you're really old.
Yeah,
You're like
I know.
so old.
I know.
And it makes me feel like you know stuff. It makes me feel like maybe
I
I
wish-
can come to you for things and like you know what to say.
I wish I knew more, but that's
No.
okay.
I think we need to know less actually.
Well, yeah, I mean, just more in like the school of life and all that.
Yeah.
Wish I knew a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wish I was a bit more world-wise. But
Me too, but I just I've tried really hard to, not deny the bad version of myself, but kind of hide it, and I feel like everybody saw it. And I just
That's fucked. That's fucked.
Do you there?
Yeah, well, I mean, they split off, right? We're all still. Did you guys split off?
I was inferring that I would have gone up to her
Gotcha,
like
gotcha.
solo.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll relay it to you later, but
All good.
but
One of those ones from across the hall.
All good.
that's fine.
You and I are just like we're playing like the the hand footy from Avengers.
yeah.
The thing about knowing all of our baggage is that we can learn to unpack it and we can learn to manage it. You are so strong.
Thank
Like,
you. Like
physically.
Yeah, like probably the strongest, like physically.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, I'm. Obviously, this is what I wanted, and I think this is that version of me that I saw. While I don't think it was my fault, I don't ever want to become that again.
Well, now you know, right? You know how bad it could be. And for the most part, I'm really glad I've gotten to know the you that's here right now. And I'm happy to know that side of you. I know not to fuck with you too much.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Thank you, Roscoe, and thank you for the spoon.
That's okay. I
I
think
really
you're a
will
one.
cherish it forever.
I hope you do. Thank you.
And then Aneska's gonna like pick up Roscoe and like just hug her so
We'll
tight.
work this out eventually. How to do this better.
Yeah, it just feels weird because you're like so much older than me, but
I'm older and smaller. Yeah.
Thanks,
That's okay.
Roscoe.
That's okay.
And I put Roscoe down, and I'm gonna just go to bed and head to my room.
See them cuddle.
Come on, bring it here.
Uppies. I do uppies. I say, I was really relying on the higher power behind all of this being with you and not being with me.
Funny that you mentioned that because I was also thinking the exact same thing. And then
About me? Or about you?
no, about the higher
About
power
it's all-
coming from
Yeah, you're the sort of
I thought that's
cornerstone.
how it would go.
Mm.
And I was like, when I talked to Van and she was like, nah, this is your thing. I was like, oh.
I mean, from what I saw, it kind of seemed like you were sort of a no holds barred, tied to no one badass who was killing pirate zombies and was called the Captain. You had a pseudonym.
The captain.
You had a pseudonym.
That's
And
so cool.
I never expected that for you.
I thought, like, if anyone's gonna be like the captain, it'd probably be Roscoe. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was my thought.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Roscoe. Everyone was like a mechanic or something. I don't know. He was like a swabby, right? It's like a swabby. Like, yeah. Hey, he battened down a hatch or something. But no,
It all came from
literally.
you, which
How does that make you feel?
I kind of feel proud of you.
I do as well.
I'm feeling.
Ashamed of the pride, which is a strange kind of contradiction.
Like, I'm feeling annoyed at you because we've all lost our memories, but I'm also feeling proud of you because this plan is kind of happening.
I am terrified that I'm going to let myself down.
We're gonna.
I don't know where to set my expectations for myself after this.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know how.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks.
Look, I'm not gonna feed you false.
Yeah, but you could say they're high. You could just say that they're high.
We're gonna do our best.
Look, I'm just going to start with the fact that you're proud of me. All right, I'm just going to hold on to that.
Hold on to that bit.
I'm going to hold on to that.
And then we'll just play the rest by ear. We almost died today, which could happen again. And I just want to say that, you know, if that happens again, we're going to face it together. And we're going to overcome it again, together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe in you. To center me. I can't help but thinking that you're my foil in all of this, that...
Like a baking foil?
Okay. There's too much right there to unpack right now. But, no, like you're here to keep me honest. Like, I kind of seem like a real sort of bastard, a great bastard, so good at it, but, maybe I need people. And I'm so happy that the biggest outcome of all of this is that I don't have to be alone in that hate I was talking about. And I really expected, after those visions, that all that hate would be directed at me.
No. Iggy, we got you back. Nothing's gonna change that now.
What if we find out more?
Or we want something worse, something really, really bad. We are the people we are now.
Yeah.
We're not the people that we used to be anymore. It's just we can't go back to that. We are the people that we make ourselves to be now, and I think going through that journey together is gonna make us stronger. It's gonna make us better.
Yeah. Is what Iggy says. Iggy feels like there's something coming. Like, that's not the whole story. He's afraid. But he says, yeah. We'll get through it together.
Yeah, champ.
Yeah. And Iggy just picks up like a piece of fruit and tosses it to you.
Right. Thank you. Fruit bowl.
Can you
Do you wanna?
can you throw it back?
Of course. Yeah. Of course. Do you wanna go along?
I don't have that confidence.
underhand?
Uh-huh.
We'll start with underhand.
Please.
You caught it. Yeah, buddy.
And this happens for maybe another half hour before I
Okay.
Alright, you go to the end of the room.
Oh, I got it. Sails out the window. And he like goes to jump and then.
You can't.
You just hear a fruit on the floor, the balcony below you.
Sorry,
We got more fruit.
I'm done. This was nice. Hey, no, this was really nice. But
So nice.
I realize that we have to get some sleep, and especially you. Barely slept. We had to fight you to lie down in that caravan.
Yeah.
And you died, and you were made of stone, and I'm dead right now. Go to bed.
Alright, sir.
Good night.
Good night, Iggy.
You will rest for another thing you'd like to do.
I just want to say good night, Captain.
Good night, Roscoe. We gotta talk about that. We were in the same place.
Oh, we will
got
talk about
recruited.
it.
We got recruited.
But you don't know each other. It's confirmed. I'm too smart for that.
I'm thinking we probably do.
Maybe you heard of each other, but you don't know each other.
Now we're gonna have to do some discussing of what that's all about. But for now, I sleep you. As long as you remember who Chef is.
You're chef. You're chef.
Can you guys go to sleep? I can hear
Sorry,
you.
Nesca! I'm genuinely scared.
You all rest for a significant portion of the day. You are well fed. Supplies are dropped off to you. Rations, water skins, bedrolls. Next evening, as the sun sets, you are led stealthily back towards your Broken. You rekindle with Anya, Tony, Mango,
That's right.
Frocante, Garbage Cat, and Honey.
Garbage cat.
I forgot.
No.
You mount the Vrokin, and you see Allegro there. He pulls you aside for a brief moment. Aneska, thank you for saving me.
Honestly, it's so good to see you, and I'm so glad you're okay. But honestly, it was mostly the others. I can't even say I saved you.
Whatever happened, I'm sure you led the strike team. You have a good heart. And if you would let me, I would like to court you in the traditional way of the Arator.
Remind me? Just, the memory thing.
It's a long process.
I take Allegro's hand and step in closer to him and just say, I'm interested.
You all take your Vorkin as Amari opens the western gate that has been abandoned and shut down. You ride your Vorkin south for the 9-day journey to Crestfell. You see as the sun is setting ahead of you.
That's longer than we've been alive.
And that is where we're gonna end Season 1.
Wow. Riding off into the sunset.
Magic.
Thank you so much for joining us for this season finale. It has been one heck of an episode. We have gone a little bit over time, but that was That was assumed with a finale on board. Thank you again to all of our incredible sponsors. I cannot thank each of them enough. The Ravens Ridge Emporium, the Holy Fox, Props and Beyond, Witchwood and Warlock, the Story Engine Deck, Meeples and Dragons, and Dungeon Folk. Thank you as well to our tech team. We unfortunately will not have G joining us for season 2. She's got a great job opportunity. So please, round of applause for the incredible work G has been doing all season. We love you so much. And Adam will be joining us, but Adam has some news.
Huh? What?
Adam, if you'd like to come out and join us for your announcement.
What?
He comes out with like a stack of papers and like, wow, then this evening's news.
Is this what?
Come join me.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, Adam.
There he is.
Hello.
Hello. Am I in front? I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
I
You're
think I
behind
would
the
be.
DM screen. You're okay.
Great.
Yeah.
So, it is with great pleasure that I will announce that we are being joined by another crew member next year in the form of a baby. My baby. So, June next year, so right on the mid-season break, there will be the first baby of the Winter's Tales family.
This is so special! Oh my god!
Wow! Let's take up the statement. I love you all.
That is right. Adam will now be known as Dadam. For next season. But we are about to sign off for the year and get into a bit of an after chat. A little one. Well, last year. Yeah. We ran over time into January. We will see you again for the Chronicles of Aelwyn, at least, in February. We will be launching Season 2 on February 21st. But until then, I will be going on holiday, and these people will be taking over the channel a little bit. We will be having a 4-shot by DM Nikolai starting in January. And we will also be having Tate doing a couple of different world-building streams whilst I'm away.
Me?
Yes.
No.
So get ready for that chaos. In the meantime, you
And
can
anything
follow
we
us
make
on...
is canon. Anything we make is canon.
Maybe. Maybe. Hard maybe.
Maybe.
You can find us on all the social media. You can find these awesome people on their social media. All of the links will be down below. And you can find us on Patreon if you would like to see the little after chat that we're getting into tonight. It's going to be a small one because there's going to be a bigger after chat live streamed before we go live for Season 2 in early Feb. If you want to be part of that in-depth discussion about Season 1, stay tuned for that announcement. But the patrons will get a spicy little after chat from tonight. So, join us over there. And in the meantime, we will see you tomorrow for the last my last world building session before I go on holiday on Thursday, which is very exciting. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you for the next stream, whatever that may be. Ciao.
Adam's pregnant!
Yay!